Act 3. Destitute. Scene 1. The father's executive suite. 3 years later. Good morning, sir, and happy 60th birthday. And, sir, Ashir sent you a letter sooner than 4 years. Dear sir, at age 34, I am collecting garbage while existing in a hovel in the migrant part of the city. I am an abysmal failure and unworthy to be your son. I know you loved me as a child, but after all that my rebellion and pride has cost you, I fear you could never love me again. As I lay here on the sand floor, so putrid that the rats run away, I remembered how well you treat our gardener and maid. Thus, I'm coming back to England in hopes that you will perhaps see me. And if, perchance, there is an opening in your grounds crew, you would consider hiring me. I have a job on a freighter due to stop in the port of Immingham in 3 weeks. I plan to make my way to London and beg for an appointment to see you. I am asking for no favors, as I'm unworthy to even be visited by your shadow. But if you could find it in your heart to see me, and if possible to forgive me, I will serve you for the rest of my life. Ash. James, what is the postmark date on that letter from Ashir? 12 days ago, sir. Please check if any ships from Bahrain are due into the port of Immingham in the next 10 days. Yes, sir. There's a freighter from Bahrain scheduled to dock in 1 week. Great! My son is coming home! Please make arrangements to get me to the port on that day. No! Make it the day before it docks. I don't want to miss Ashir when he gets off that boat. Scene 2. 1 week later. 1 week later, at the port of Immingham, as the sun is burning off the morning mist, the father waits at the pier where tugs are pushing the freighter up against the pier. A gangway is lowered and several to board, but no Ashir. Did he get the right freighter? The father decides to wait a few more hours. As mid-afternoon arrives, a slumped-over figure appears at the head of the gangway and stumbles down to the pier. It's Ashir. His father, unrestrained by his finely tailored suit, dashes to greet his son. Seeing someone running towards him, Ash abruptly stops. After a few moments of staring, he recognizes the father he has not seen for more than a decade. He falls to his knees, and with tears in his eyes, shamefully drops his head as his father, out of breath, pulls up in front of him. A few paces behind, James stops, leaning over with hands pressed against his knees, trying to catch his breath. Father, I am not worthy to bear your name. I have disgraced you and our family, and... Stop, Ashir. I will hear none of that. You are my son. I have loved you for every one of your 35 years on this earth. James, good. You brought my overcoat. Quick, put it on Ashir before he catches a chill. Ashir, the limo is over here. We will go back to the hotel where you can clean up before we head home. As the limo heads to the hotel, Ashir, head lowered, tentatively asks, Sir, how can you forgive me? I have lost more than 8 billion of your money and squandered a decade of my life when I could have been helping you. I was not sure you would even want to see me, yet you insist on calling me son? Father, this is too much. I can't accept all this. Please, just let me work as one of your employees, and I'll be forever grateful. The father gently lifts Ashir's chin to look him in the eyes. Ashir, I have loved you while you were still causing a ruckus in your mama's womb. I chose to let you go and pursue your dream. I chose to risk all that money and 10 years of your life. I chose to suffer with the consequences of your rebellion. And today, I choose to call you my son. Ashir, will you accept my love? Here are some questions you may want to consider as you think about comments to this video. First, how would you describe the father to a friend? Do you know a father who would respond this way in a similar situation? Second, what kept him from thinking his father would ever accept him back as a son? 3, what had Ashir learned about himself in these 10 years? Could he now forgive himself? And 4. Who do you know that has had similar experiences as Ashir? How have they dealt with the shame and guilt? Did they feel they deserved punishment for their decisions?